Alright, let's give this thing a try. Now, right now, for some reason, I don't have the audio here, so I just need to check and see what I can do with this. I need to add another source here, but let's see what we got. So there's a chance we may end up with issues with the audio not actually coming through the way it's supposed to. Hopefully we'll get that sorted out, but I just got to double check a couple settings here. Okay, well, hopefully that'll be just fine. I think that should cover everything from that standpoint. So, I'm going to try something out a little different here using a green screen. The positioning is a little difficult to get it just right, but I'm going ahead and doing this. Actually, one thing I do need to do real quick is let's see if I can get that link for the stream. Going ahead and doing this. Actually, one thing I do need to do real quick is let's see if I can get that link. Alright, so post this over in Discord. Just quickly get that. So, a few last minute predictions. Honestly, I don't really expect much of anything. I am very much of the position that it is. There's just not much point in predicting anything. I'm going to, let's see, turn down my gain a little bit here. I think that should do the trick. I better actually check here. Didn't get a chance to set this stuff up ahead of time, so it's just kind of faking it as best as we can. Hopefully that'll at least improve the audio a bit. Let's see here. Check that out. I think that's better. Maybe turn up the gain a little bit. Okay. Hopefully that'll do the trick. That'll make it a bit better. All right. So, anyway, last minute predictions. What I do think we'll probably see is, well, actually, no, I really don't have any predictions. I've just gotten to a point where I stopped even trying to predict things, and so the only thing I am going to say is that I think that there is a slim chance, and I mean this is like a 0.05% chance that we could see Phil Spencer come out from Xbox and say, uh, "We have partnered with Nintendo, and we're going to be bringing XCloud to Nintendo Switch along with some select games from our Game Pass catalog." Like I say, like a 0.5% chance. I think we have a better chance of seeing something like that when it comes to the Switch 2, whenever that gets revealed. That's not getting shown today, by the way. I would say that's pretty much guaranteed. I'd love to be proven wrong, but I assume that I am not going to be proven wrong on that front. So we'll just post up this thingamajigger and give this a try. See how it goes. One thing I did just realize I could do here is go ahead and take my icon. We'll just make it a little bigger. There we go. I think that should work. Okay, that should work. So we're going to try this out. This is kind of, I'm doing some experimentation because I'm going to be doing another 24-hour live stream end of October, October 27th for Stack Up again this year. And so I'm just kind of playing around with the different settings, the different ways of doing things to try to make things a little more professional looking, I guess you could say. Just lots of work to do with the channel. Hopefully make some more progress here and there, but we'll see what happens. Let's see here. Got 1 minute left. I'm going to quickly get this link sent over. Forgot to mute my notifications. Oh, whatever. Should be starting any time now. Either way, I think this has the potential to be a really big direct. It doesn't matter too much to me. I have so many games to play, an endless number. So no matter what they reveal, even if it's absolute garbage and it's all just farming games like Metroid Farm 4, even though we've never had Metroid Farm 1 through 3. I don't know. I've gotten really cynical about these things. Did I? No, it's unpaused. Okay, so it should be starting any second. But yeah, it should be fun. I'm going to be reacting to the Sony State of Play this afternoon as well. So here we go. Turn that down just a little bit so that way we're not having too much of that sound. Okay, so Splatoon DLC or something to that effect. I mean, it's obviously Splatoon 3. Gotta make sure the quality's turned up on this. No, it's there. Yeah, Splatoon Story DLC. Probably just the stream quality that's not great, but yeah, it's definitely looking a little rough. Probably actually should turn this on Do Not Disturb so maybe I'm not getting. Oh, that should help. Looks like it's basically like different challenge modes for Splatoon. It's interesting that there's actually damage numbers, because they've never had damage numbers before that I'm aware of.
Hello everyone, I'm Shinya Takahashi, and I'll be your guide for today's Nintendo Direct. You just saw a new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass DLC.
Seriously, cats.
This brand new story is set in the Spire of Order,
Oh my
where you'll
goodness.
strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors. We're developing this single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again. It's planned to release in spring 2024, so please look forward to it. Okay, let's see our first batch of Nintendo Switch headlines.
That did not fix the road.
The toys are back in town. Donkey Kong. Mario.
Okay, there we go. That's
The
fixed.
rivalry that heated up on the Game Boy Advance system reignites.
All right, so this is the rumored Mario or Donkey Kong thing.
Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's
I mean, the couple of these that I played are the Game Boy Advance ones that were free with for 3DS Ambassadors were pretty fun, but I don't know. Not really exciting to me. And I'm sure they're fun, especially because they are puzzle
Mario
games.
needs
But
to reach the key, but he can't quite cross the gap. That monkey's tail looks a little suspicious, though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across and safely grab the key. Platform too high? Reach it with a handstand jump or a backflip, like that. Observe and act to collect mini Marios, clear stages, and face Donkey
I mean, this
Kong
does look like it would be
head-on.
pretty fun. It's just, it's not something where I'm like, I want to go and get this. It's more like, if it was discounted or if someone gave it to me, I'd be happy to play it. I'm not really sure how much I'm wanting to play it. Is the thing.
Mario vs. Donkey Kong launches on Nintendo Switch February 16th. Pre-orders begin
Hey,
today
right after my birthday.
on Nintendo eShop. Save the Prince and the
This
world.
one looks great. I really am interested in this one.
Guide Sargon as he
Seems
sets
like it would be
out
a
to
perfect
save
Switch
the
game,
Prince of
too.
Persia and restore the world's balance.
I look great on the
Tapping
OLED.
into the roots of the Prince of Persia series, this game features 2D, side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a
Yeah, I mean, like, even though I already knew about this game, this is easily the one that I've seen in recent times that has been the most interesting to
as
me.
well as time powers to best these hostile lands. As your journey progresses, Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities that expand his arsenal. Equip amulets to further boost your abilities, among other perks. The number of amulets you can equip is limited though, so choose wisely. Use everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
beat the mythical
even though
foes
I
that
would
stand in your way.
definitely be
Get
interested
ready
in
to
buying
save
this
the
one
prince and
even day
discover the
one.
mysteries of
At the
Mount
same
Doom.
time, I also
When
know
Prince of
because
Persia:
it's an
The Lost
Ubisoft
Crown
title,
launches on the Nintendo Switch
it's gonna
system
go
January 18th. You can receive
really
an
cheap,
in-game
really
Mario Ribbon
fast,
outfit
so I
by
will probably just
pre-ordering the
wait
game
until
from
it drops
Nintendo
down
eShop.
to at least 50% off.
These games will help you chase your passions. Rev up for true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2.
Oh, that's fun.
Speed through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art style, while overtaking your rivals on the road. Play the main campaign to unlock vehicles.
I mean, it's not the
courses,
best
and
looking
more.
game, but at least it's
You
running
can
at 60
also
FPS.
upgrade your vehicle and style it to
It's
fit
not
your
like it's an
high
ugly
octane
game.
needs.
And I think a lot of
Itching
this,
for
a lot of
more
the issues
racing
right now is
action?
just compression
Up
over
to
the
4
stream.
speedsters can
A lot of
flip
times
the
these
pedal
games
to
look
the
a lot
metal
better in
couch
person than
co-op
they do
or online.
this type of
Go
situation.
full
But
throttle in Horizon Chase 2, launching on Nintendo Switch later today. Warm up for musical mayhem in this rhythm-based
I
adventure.
don't want closed
Time
caption.
your button presses with the music to solve puzzles and battle bosses. Over 30 thrilling tracks await, including music from iconic Konami games. Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes or jam together in local or online play. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle launches on Nintendo Switch November 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Exciting. Can you tell how excited I am?
Anya Forger has a new assignment from school, creating a photo diary. On weekdays, you'll head to class, then enjoy family time in the evenings. On days off, you can visit all sorts of exciting places, like the beach or an art museum, in search of subjects to photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya Operation Memories launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Mario's first RPG adventure returns. The Super Mario RPG game is back with updated graphics. Let's go over some new and returning gameplay features. Time your button presses with action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage received.
I mean, it does look great, and overall I did enjoy the original game, but
every successful action command will fill this gauge. When it's full, you can unleash the 3-character triple move. Depending on your current party, the move will change. So
I don't remember triple moves from the original. Maybe I'm wrong on that front. It's been a long time.
You'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some of them again. But these powered-up bosses aren't gonna be easy. Set off for adventure with Mario and Friends when Super Mario RPG launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 17th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop.
Hey! Look alive. We're almost there.
The Nintendo DS game, Trace Memory, returns on the Nintendo Switch system as another code to Memories. One day, a young girl named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him.
Can't remember if I ever heard of this game.
Once there, Ashley encounters puzzles and obstacles that hinder her investigation.
It's interesting, though.
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy. What truths await Ashley in this place?
And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's face. Who are you?
The sequel, Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America, is also included.
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches January 19th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Another Code Recollection includes 2 games, the Nintendo DS game Trace Memory and its Wii sequel which was never released in North America. Both games are fully enhanced on Nintendo Switch. Please look forward to playing them early next year. Next, please take a look at this.
Super Princess Peach. Or whatever it's going to be called.
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it, but then... The Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made their grand entrance and took center stage. Now, it's up to Peach and the theater's guardian Stella to save the play and the day. This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch. The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this. Peach transformed into Sword Fighter Peach. By transforming, she can use fantastic show-stopping abilities. Fend off the Sour Bunch with sensational swordplay. Can Peach save this performance and its performers? There are more stolen shows to save. Valuable artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach, investigate clues, and track down who done it. Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival. Turn into Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash. The Sour Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul fiends. Many other transformations are just behind the curtain.
I mean, it looks kind of fun, but I don't know.
Our leading lady is ready
It's
for
not
the
something where
spotlight.
I'm just like excited about it. Like I imagine it'll probably actually be a
Princess
really good
Peach
game.
Showtime
but
makes its debut
meh.
on Nintendo Switch March 22nd. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
That was a new look at Princess Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure, the gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations beyond the ones we showed today, so please stay tuned. Let's continue with some more headlines.
A new saga begins. A multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond. There are 6 heroes to choose from. A young man who fights with sentient puppets. A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity. A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization.
I really like
A
the
songstress
visuals, that's for
knight
sure.
lost her
I just
voice
have no
in
idea what the
Bard's.
gameplay is.
And a king of darkness who was recently reawakened. Select a hero, then follow their journey through 17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their goals. How the story unfolds is in your hands. The choices you make can unlock different paths, more than ever before seen in the Saga franchise. Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
I mean, I love the art style, but I just
The legendary
don't know
Raider
anything about
returns.
the gameplay. Huh, Tomb Raider
The
games.
first 3 Tomb Raider games, all with
Okay.
upgraded visuals, are venturing onto Nintendo Switch in one.
That's actually
daring
pretty cool.
collection. As the fearless archaeologist,
And I like what they did with the
Lara
visuals,
Croft,
like
you'll
it's
travel the
a
world
good
and
visual
face off
upgrade.
against deadly foes and even deadlier legends.
I'm honestly kind of curious
Climb,
about whether or not
backflip,
they'd be worth checking
and
out.
swan dive through perilous quests spanning different
I've never
countries
played these
and
games.
mythologies. Along the way, you'll solve puzzles to uncover treasures of the ancient world and unravel mysteries lost to the ravages of time. This faithfully remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon
Okay,
mode
you can do
and
the original
upgraded
visuals, that's
visuals
cool.
at any time. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 Remastered, starring Lara Croft, launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
I'd probably be interested if it had a physical version.
This detective's got a second bolt of brilliance.
Every great detective starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and
coffee.
Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim investigate various cases while searching for Harry, Tim's missing father. Tim interviews people, Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together. They'll also rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations. Follow Sense with Growlithe. Smash Rocks with Darmanitan. And Hear through walls with Luxray. Can Tim and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry? Find out when Detective Pikachu returns. Launches on Nintendo Switch October 6th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. This game's a real toot. Raise your brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone Champ. Play the notes in time with the music as best you can. But how you play that horn is up to you. You can use gyro controls to adjust the pitch up and down.
Oh, I can only imagine that that's going to have some serious problems.
Right Joy-Con controller. The controls are pretty unique, and mastering every control scheme won't be a walk in the park.
Pretty unique is definitely a way to put it.
Your way through nearly 50 songs spanning various genres.
I mean, it looks like it'd be funny, but
and everything in between.
I'm terrible at rhythm games as it is.
Band together in local multiplayer. Trombone Champ slides onto Nintendo Switch later today. Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games. 10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this online battle royale brawler. Knock your opponent's health down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow, or shove them off the collapsing terrain.
I mean, the gameplay looks like it'd be fun, but Battle Royale, you lost me completely.
Each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team standing. Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring. A closed beta test will be available this October. Lead your mercenaries to fame and fortune in this open-world tactical RPG. Take up various contracts, from protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing the land's most notorious figures. Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the best gear and skills to claim victory and live to see another day.
I actually think this looks pretty cool.
4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast
I mean,
world.
visually it's not impressive,
War
but
Tales launches as a timed console exclusive.
I don't know, it
on
actually looks
Nintendo
pretty cool.
Switch later today.
yeah.
Run and gun
Contra.
in this reimagining of the beloved NES classic, Contra. Blast through explosive stages with a devastating arsenal of weapons to crush the Red Falcon
Of course, my kids are being noisy in the
Spring into
background.
action with easy pick-up and play controls and a variety of difficulty options. This reimagining from Konami and WayForward features new weapons, enemies, powerful super attacks, and a 4-player co-op mode. Contra Operation Galuga storms onto the Nintendo Switch system early next year. Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
'Tis a grievous tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of stolen destiny,
Is
stolen
this-
minds, and stolen nations.
I don't.
Yet as
It's
the
not Final
world
Fantasy
stands
Tactics, is
consumed
it?
By immense evil, a fallen
No,
prince shall
definitely
rise
not.
again, ring of legend lighting his path.
Like,
That is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage. Legend speaks of your ancestors wielding
interesting.
it to purify evil.
Yet the answer is clear as day now.
and I love the art style. I'm not sure about the gameplay though.
And all that remains now is to walk it. Walk it I will, Mother.
Music is cool too.
Freely traverse an expansive world. Gather new allies, forge your bonds, and lead the liberation to glorious victory. Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
Atlas and Vanillaware present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs. Unicorn Overlord. Available March 8th, 2024.
I mean, Vanillaware makes great games. Hey, it's Luigi's Mansion. Dark Moon was a great game. I mean, they're all great, but...
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
Oh, they're not even calling it Dark Moon this time. Okay.
Welcome to Evershade
That's
Valley,
cool.
a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural. Luigi, our faint of heart hero, was sent here to check it out. Time for some
Now, what they
mansion
really
mayhem.
should do with this is they should also reveal that Luigi's Mansion 1
Spooky adventure
HD is
complete
coming to
without
Switch.
This vacuum-like device, the
Because
Poltergust.
that's the one thing that they haven't.
Use it to light up dark areas.
Yeah.
Vacuum
Well, yeah,
up
this is a
objects,
great game.
and interact with the environment. It's a handy tool for your paranormal escapades. Plus, when you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up. You can even grab multiple ghosts at once.
This definitely will control better on Switch than it does on
In this
3DS,
game,
though,
you'll
which is
find
great.
Ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab, a broken down clock factory that's full of sand, a mine covered in ice and snow, and even more places. These troublemakers will use every trick in the book to block your path. Can Luigi summon his courage and save the day? Looking for other ghost hunters? Up to 4 players online can do some exercise across different multiplayer modes. Luigi's Mansion 2 HD creeps onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
Cool.
How was that? Next, we have 2 announcements to share. First, please take a look at this video. What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture. The official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum. At the Nintendo Museum, a wide variety of Nintendo products from the company's history will be displayed. Construction is going well, and we plan to finish up by March 2024. We'll share more information, such as the opening date, at another time.
Well, if I'm ever in Japan, I'll check it out.
Next, we'd like to share some updates on upcoming Amiibo figures. The Zelda and Ganondorf Amiibo figures are releasing on November 3rd. And Amiibo figures of Noah and Mio from the Xenoblade
Nice.
Chronicles 3 game will be released as a set on January
Oh, it's a
19th,
set. Nice.
2024. And finally, we have a new Amiibo figure to announce. The DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, is on the way.
Yeah, not
With
surprising.
the release of Sora, everyone is here from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in Amiibo form.
That's crazy.
Please look forward to its release next year. That's all for today's Amiibo announcements.
I was about to say, is that all for the announcements? What? Okay, so we got F-Zero.
The first F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale.
Someone suggested this. I thought that... I didn't think it was real. I thought that they were just saying, oh, this is something that would be cool to do. But it's like, oh, yep, F-Zero 99. It's real.
Super NES game.
Wow. That's fun.
Forces in high-speed
I mean, I'm
races.
terrible.
But be
Terrible
careful.
at this game.
Your
But
power meter will decrease if you crash into pilots or
That's-
guardrails. If
oh,
it
that's
hits
funny.
zero, you're out. You'll need to avoid collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race.
I mean, like, this game's classic, but I am so bad at F-Zero. Now, I'd be more interested in giving one of the later ones a shot, like the N64 or GameCube one, but for the original one, man, I struggled with it.
Chance at bypassing your rivals and jumping into a higher position. Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
But yeah, I mean, if they're announcing this, they're definitely going to announce probably the GX remaster that's been rumored for a while.
Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch Online members later today.
More than 30 years after its original release, F-Zero is
Like, this
back
is
as
pretty
a
much the
battle
first
royale.
acknowledgement of F-Zero in
This title also
forever.
supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members. We hope you will give it a try and aim for first place. Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
One little hero.
Okay, I guess maybe not
humongous
gonna
problem.
announce anything else F-Zero. That's disappointing.
Welcome to Vandal City, a whimsical land inhabited by small fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a party gets a little too wild, the portals
Love the
holding
art
land
style.
together collapse.
The game doesn't
Throw
interest me at all,
everything
though.
into chaos. It's up to you and your knitting magic to stitch Vandal City back together. Journey across the land to gather materials and craft items and meals for the locals. As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree. Enchant your experience even further by embarking on quests and hosting festivals for the community. Can you save Vandal City? And what mysteries will you discover during your magical adventure? Vandal Tale, a League of Legends story, launches on
Oh,
Nintendo
it's
Switch
League of Legends.
next year.
That's interesting.
Wait, did you hear that? Join best friends Nunu and Willem on a journey across the frozen wilds of the Freljord. Jump, climb, and sled your way through a beautiful yet treacherous land, where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. Song of Nunu, a League
yeah,
of Legends
another League of
story,
Legends.
launches on the Nintendo
I mean, the
Switch
gameplay
system
actually looks pretty
November
cool.
1st. Pre-orders
Art
begin
style's not bad
today
either.
on Nintendo eShop.
But still,
Let's move
not
into
anything I care about.
Formation.
Trip with these chumps doesn't feel like a prize.
Greetings! Welcome to the island. This tropical resort contains tons of micro games that'll get your body moving. In each micro game, you'll get into a specific
Oh,
pose
man.
called
I
a form.
I loved the Wii game that did the same
Copy
thing.
the form shown,
It
then
was
perform the
hilarious.
correct action as quick as you can.
Hand model.
The micro games will come one after another, so look alive.
Oh gosh. I mean, this
Plus,
type of game was so much fun on Wii, but I just don't know how much I'd actually play it nowadays.
Caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
Or settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast micro games and multiplayer modes aplenty, everyone's in for a wacky time. WarioWare Move It launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. A heroic tale will soon unfold. Lead an army of over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's invasion. Meet Noah, a humble villager. Sane, an officer from the Empire. And Marissa, a forest guardian. These three band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes who can join
I
their
really
cause.
like that art style.
This is your home base, known as the headquarters. As allies join you, additional facilities will become available. You'll be able to tend crops, open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes.
Looks like it's kind of choppy, but since it doesn't appear to be an action game, it shouldn't be a problem.
When Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes
No, I think that actually looks really cool. I'm interested.
Participate in some pixel perfect play. Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel world in this paid DLC for Eastward. Help Sam and John turn the pages of a new chapter as they adjust to country life in a mountainside
Yeah, I mean,
village.
like, I'm definitely getting to the point where, unless they have something really impressive in the next
and restore buildings to help
7
the village
minutes-ish,
thrive. And if you're new to Eastward,
I'm pretty much
don't
going to
worry.
be walking away
You
from
can
this
access
thinking
the
like, wow, this
DLC
was
even
this
if you
direct
haven't
was
played
kind of a
the
waste
main
of time.
story.
But
Eastward, Octopia. Ventures
I mean,
onto Nintendo
good thing is that
Switch
I do
this
have
holiday.
more than enough games to play.
Get back into the groove. In this sequel to War Groove, charge across 3 tactical campaigns with valiant factions, including a new Mousefolk faction, the Fari. Plus, you can now supercharge your commander's groove to unleash devastating attacks. Lead a roguelike offensive in conquest mode. Battle friends locally or online. Or create and share your own cutscenes and campaigns. War Groove 2 marches onto Nintendo Switch as a console exclusive October 5th.
Get out of my way!
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Dive and catch fish by day. Then serve them as sushi by night in the aquatic adventure, Dave the Diver.
I don't remember where else I saw this one, but it does look like something that would probably be pretty fun.
Then tend to the clamoring customers at your sushi restaurant.
Of course, then again, the
Explore an
that
ever-changing
type of
underwater world
like the
to
underwater
find
stuff looks
best
cool. The
ingredients
rest of it, I'm
and
not so sure
strive to
about.
exceed culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today. The final wave is racing in.
I didn't
Here's
realize
a
it wasn't
sneak
already
peek at Wave
here.
6, the final wave of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. From the Mario Kart Wii game, Daisy Circuit. More returning characters are also being added in Wave 6. From the Mario Kart Double Dash game, Diddy Kong. From Mario Kart Wii, Funky Kong. And from the Mario Kart Tour game, Pauline. And also, Peachette. Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game drives onto Nintendo Switch this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own. Something new is among us.
That Among Us was already on Switch. Maybe, I don't know. I feel like this was announced before. Unless this is just like some kind of DLC that I didn't know about before. Yet more of something that I just straight up don't care about.
This new map for Among Us is free and launches this October.
What did you think? Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards. Let's take a look.
So recap, and then they have to. I'm sure they have one more thing. In the end, it's just a question of what is that one more thing. Because so far I'm seeing nothing that interests me enough to where I'm like, oh, this is day one for me.
We hope you're looking forward to these upcoming titles. This next video will be our last announcement. Please take a look.
All right, let's see what we got. Mario. 1,000-Year Door? Yeah, it's 1,000-Year Door. And it looks fantastic. Okay, this is a great announcement. I mean, I'm not like jumping for joy because I played this game already, but wow, that looks really good. And this is definitely a fantastic game. I mean, it's the best Paper Mario game there is so far. Okay, so there's at least one good announcement here. It's just, unfortunately, the rest of the Direct has largely been just niche and or not exciting. I don't know how to explain it, but yeah. I mean, if you've never played Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door, this is a great game to play. But if you play it before, you may or may not be sold on it. It's fantastic, though. I mean, it plays really well. It has great battle system, great music, obviously great visuals, and it's hilarious. Oh my goodness.
Paper Mario: The 1,000-Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return with enhanced graphics. Whether you played the original or have yet to play it, we hope you look forward to experiencing this adventure in a paper world starring Mario and friends. That's all for today's Nintendo Direct. Thank you for watching.
Alright, well, I need to wrap this up because I have to go back to work. But my overall impressions, I think that Direct was pretty mid at best. 1,000-Year Door is a great announcement. Some of the other things that we already knew about, they're so-so. I thought the F-Zero 99 thing was cool, even though it's not really a game I'm going to be playing. Already knew about the Prince of Persia game, which looks great, but probably not a day one purchase just because Ubisoft games go on sale very fast. But yeah, that was definitely probably the least exciting Direct I've seen in a while. which, as disappointing as it is, at the same time, I'm also glad because I have too many games to play already. I'm knee deep in Starfield, among other things. And yeah. So, anyway, that's all I got for today. So, I will be streaming the PlayStation State of Play this afternoon as well, probably starting about 5 minutes before 4 o'clock Central Time, which is what time the State of Play starts. But until then, this has been the Frozen